This is Reverend Keyes. How y'all doing? Hey, I'm here in, well, it is now sunny Oceanside, down here at the beach downtown. I am at Rick Keyes headquarters. Well, and God, we would be me, Reverend Keyes, Rick Keyes, the whole Keyes family, maybe not it or what, or there's a new person involved. They may not even know what God is, but the rest of the family does. Patio Keyes. By the way, you see, there's no one here. Finally, we got rid of everyone. So even Rick Keyes. Rick Keyes is still in Cabo, and I understand he's got some sort of plan of getting back here to the United States of America, or Estados Unidos. He wants to get here before 4th of July. He's not sure that that's going to happen, but he's working on it. Also, so you notice It Keyes is gone. It is still in Ireland, Dublin, Ireland, with Patio Keyes, and so is What Keyes. I believe, I don't forget his name. Oh, Y Keyes. So Y Keyes, a new person that Rick Keyes met in Cabo. Maybe more on him. But I do have some bad news. What is the bad news, you say? The bad news is, remember that classic song? Even my wife loved that song. It was called The Girl from Ipanema. Okay, the lady that made it famous, her name was Astrud, Astrud, Astrud Gilberto. She just passed away. She was 83. So you're going to hear that wonderful song, a little bit more about her. Also, we're going to play some tunes from Tina Turner. As you know, she passed away also. And then after that, we got some exciting news. I understand that a well-known blues rock artist from Oklahoma is coming to San Diego, California, and rumored to be heading to Oceanside for someplace. Can't mention the name of the place right now, because the place that is most important is that you see Scott Ellison and his band at Humphrey's Backstage on June 26th. So if you want to get tickets, I'm sure they're still available. Go to Humphrey's Backstage, and then you'll see Scott Ellison playing on June 26th, and purchase your tickets. And there's some $25 tickets and some that are even a little bit more expensive, closer up. So make sure you do that. So in honor of Scott, I'm going to play some more of his music so you guys can get a feel for Scott. Don't feel Scott, but I want you to get a feel for Scott. So we're going to play some music from his earlier ones. And I believe the first one was Skyline Drive. You already heard some music from it, but I'll play another song off that one. Some music from, I think this was his next one, Something About the Night. There's Something About the Night, actually. And then last but not least, this is Scott Ellison's most recent release, and it's called 0 to 60. A lot of good tunes on that. So if you live in Oceanside or Oside, stay tuned, and someone will be letting you know where Scott Ellison may be playing on another date after Humphrey's Backstage. Okay, so anyway, got a new release from Roof Records. Really some hot songs on here. Eric Johansson, and it's called The Deep and the Dirty. Sounds like the deep state or the people running our country right at the moment. Deep and dirty. Yep, they are deep and dirty. All right, and I probably a couple more songs off this one. Mumford and Sons, Sigh No More. Love the banjo on that, by the way, and I understand the banjo player has been eliminated, and actually I thought that was part of the best of the band was the banjo player. Rick Keyes sent this to me. He found this and he wanted me to play a song or two. That's from the Putumayo Presents. And, you know, you can get these in like places like SeaWorld has these and other places. But this one's called Latin Jazz. Some cool songs on that. This is a new one. He was on the RMR chart for a while. He's from Canada. His name's John Rutherford, and it's called Midnight Microphone. Remember, this is part one. There will be a part two. Not sure who the host will be. Maybe Rick Keyes. I don't know. He's having so much fun down in Cabo. He's not sure if he wants to come back to Brandon's America, or as he calls it, the ununited States of America. Oh, by the way, so Reverend Keyes, in God we trust. So all the family trust in God, and especially me because I'm a reverend. Okay, this one has been out. This one came out this year. A lot of great songs on it. One that I really like that I'll probably play again. It's called her name, or I guess it's the band. Maybe it's her name. It is Lila Zoe. And hold on. I can't see it. Darn it. The world could change. Well, Lila, unfortunately, the world has changed, and not for the better. Since we've got this new president, things are pretty shit. Excuse me. Things are pretty bad nowadays. Okay, there's some good songs off this one. It's not new, but I decided that I'd like to play some songs from it. And here you go again. Artist, don't put it so small. It's Dustin Douglas and the Electric Gentleman. Break it down. Certain colors you don't want to use either, artists, especially for me. And last but not least, something I just went through, Reverend Keyes, Rod Piazza and California Blues. Well, just to let you know, there's a lot of blues in California between homeless, cost of things, and the whole rigmarole, water prices going up, shortages, traffic. California has the blues. And speaking of blue, you see the blue ocean in the background. So I said down here in Oceanside, California, Oceanside, and I say Oceanside because you can't see the damn ocean. Oh, watch my language. You can't see the ocean in Oceanside anymore because it's covered by all these 7-story motels and hotels and condos and all that kind of crap. So anyway, but down here at the beach, I remember I told you that It Keyes and What Keyes were all down here mooching off of us. And It Keyes actually got some free Bud Light that someone had deposited at the Oceanside beaches in cases and cases. Apparently they didn't want it anymore. Well, good old It Keyes liked it. He's hooked on it. And he left one of his beers, and little knucklehead, he left it, and that Bud Light, it's empty now. It's heading to the oceans of the world. Probably the best place for it, not to be in the oceans, but somewhere in the world, not in Oceanside. Anyway, stay tuned. Rick Keyes Music Caravan, hosted by, did I scare you? Hosted by Reverend Keyes, the holiest internationally known on-air personality host that you'll ever know. I do not drink Bud Light. So stay tuned. You know how to listen now. You go to Rick Keyes Music Caravan. That's Keyes. That's why he has me wear this hat. Keyes, Rick Keyes Music Caravan. You subscribe. Once you subscribe, there's a bell. That bell helps bring the Rick Keyes Music Caravan with hosts like me and Patty and good old Rick and others into your life on a weekly basis. Also, what else? Oh, there's a thumb icon. Make sure you press that thumb icon. That helps spread the good news of Rick Keyes Music Caravan to you and your other neighbors and friends and people around the world, family members. And last but not least, make sure you like it. Doesn't help Rick if you dislike it. And you can also get the Rick Keyes Music Caravan on Facebook or MetaFace or Facebook, Zuckerface, whatever, and on Twitter. So stay tuned. Lots of good music. And we're going to start off with one you're really going to like. It's called The Girl from Ipanema. What happened? Okay, something happened. Anyway, end the stream.